This is Koedoesrus in Dinokeng. I'm going to give you a walk around in this private bush camp. Anybody that doesn't understand, that's reception, that's the main camp, and that's where we are in the bush camp. So this is where you will go down to the bush camp area. We'll go down there. This is the main house. The owner of this bush camp is Bessie. Just have a Google on Google and then you will find his telephone number and everything there. It's really worthwhile coming here. Obviously that is their house. And this is what they will call the main camp. And what is so nice about this is your toilets or your ablution blocks. It's actually in the open. Long weekend, so it's quite busy. So there is the very private bush ablutions. Anybody that was in the military, especially in South Africa, will know what this is. And up there a little bit. I'm sure that will bring back memories for some people. Alright, so let's go and have a look. So this is where you will go into the lilies. And like I said, those who are people that were in the military will know exactly what that is. Alright, so that is the men's toilet. And then you will come around the corner and you will get your bush shower, nice and open. Right, so you can see we're right on the fence. And why they call it Koedoesrus is usually late afternoon. A whole herd of kudos will come down the fence. There is electricity. You don't have to worry if you're off grid or not off grid. There's another ablution block area, the same. No lilies there. There is proper toilets, flush toilets. Don't want to invade anybody's privacy. And this area here is where you can come at night, especially in summer, and it is, well, half end of winter here and it is 26 degrees. But here's a little swimming pool, more a splash pool. They've covered it obviously because it's not too hot now. There's a fire pit and there's a little braai area, and in there is, if you do not want to use the open showers, you can actually go in here and there's some private showers and private toilets. And there's a little entertainment area. Not gonna go in now, but there's an entertainment area, and this is where the private toilet or ablution areas is. This is the fire pit. You can see they're already preparing it. Most probably for tonight. There's another semi-private, semi-outdoor ablution area. There's plenty of stands, very private, very central in Dinokeng. We're going to walk down to where we are staying, and that's the bush camp. So there's also where you can walk around. All the stands, like I said, do have electricity, so you don't have to be off-grid. But if you want to be, more than welcome. So this is just a little walk path around the perimeter fence. Just going to stand here and I'm going to show you up. So they just closed the walk area a bit, but that's fine. So in this Dinokeng reserve, it is not part of Sandparks, it's privately owned. So those that do not know Dinokeng, you can't use your wild card here, unfortunately. So it's all privately owned. All the areas, and especially Koedoesrus and all the camping sites, were privately owned, and it's still privately owned. But the consortium then obviously asked them to drop their fences, do a little camp for themselves if they wanted to, drop the fences, and this is how Dinokeng came to existence. Not all farmers did want to drop their fences, so there is some private game reserves in here. They still have their own fences, their own wild in their areas. And so you can see it's all privately owned. You can hear all the doggies. So this is a privately owned area. There is lions, there is cheetahs, there is leopard. They do say there's elephants. We haven't seen any elephants ever since we've been coming to Dinokeng, but there is elephants here. They do say it's a little bit up north. The lions we've seen one lion here before, but you usually do hear them at night. There is rhinos. They just did do a collar of all the rhinos in Dinokeng. Self-drive, so you can do your own drive. You can unfortunately not drive at night after 6, understandably, because of poaching and all of that. But you can drive from 6 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening. So this is the bush camp area. You'll see there's a whole lot of bush trailers and off-road trailers, 4x4, whatever you want to call them. They all do have their own little private ablution areas. Kids can ride on their bicycles in this area, not outside of the camp obviously, but they do drive with or ride on their little bikes and mountain bikes. Yeah, so this is the ablution block area for this specific campsite. Just want to show there. Like I said, I don't want it to be too invasive of people's privacy. And the person that's walking there with the dog on the leash is Bessie. So he is the owner of this campsite. I do apologize for the shakiness of the camera. I'm holding it in my hand while I'm walking. It's just outside of Pretoria. From where we stay is about an hour and a half's drive on the highway, so it's not too far. This is our little camp and our trailer and our ablution.
Ons is agter jou.
So this is our bushslaper for today, or for the weekend. That's our private ablution. I do not know why nobody will come here. So this is the first part of this excursion for this weekend. Rest to come.